And let me thank Chuck Schumer for the intensity of his leadership on this issue. When he says that he and his team are on this 24/7, he is not kidding. And it's a New York 24/7. It's a hard-working 24/7. So I'm really grateful for the effort that Team Schumer is putting in. We have to face the fact that the anti-clean energy provisions of this bill are the product of corruption run amok. In the wake of Citizens United, the fossil fuel industry succeeded at a hostile takeover of the Republican Party. And now, owning all three branches, Senate, House, and all the political branches and the White House, they have essentially gone berserk. The problem that they ignore is that after 15 years of blocking clean energy legislation, bipartisan clean energy legislation that could have solved this problem, we're now into the era of consequences. We're into the consequences that the scientists predicted 20, 30, 40 years ago. It is happening now. And it is happening first in insurance and mortgage markets. Look no further than the meltdown in Florida. So in addition to the $170 billion increase in electric bills, in addition to the loss of millions of jobs, there is also this looming catastrophe as insurance and mortgage markets melt down in the face of climate upheaval. It's not just me who is saying this. Fed Chair Powell came to the Banking Committee just 6 weeks ago to say 10 to 15 years, whole regions of the country, no mortgages left because of this problem. The chief economist for Freddie Mac has been warning for years of the climate meltdown leads to insurance meltdown, leads to mortgage meltdown, leads to property values crash, leads to recession. He started saying that about coastal risk that Eddie Markey and I face, particularly up in New England. But now you got the wildfire risk that they're seeing in Montana that is just as severe to set this cascade in motion. So there is an enormous storm ahead of us, and any good captain should pay attention to real warnings of real storms. And we're not paying attention because of the influence of the fossil fuel industry, and the cost to American consumers will be extremely, extremely grave. With that, I think I turn it over to Eddie Markey.
Beautiful. Thank you,
my
Sheldon.
New England colleague.
Thank you, Sheldon. And